Morning, everybody. How was everybody this morning? Been a long. I'm trying to get my chair a little closer here for you guys. It's been a long week, guys. A long last couple of days. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the mods. I don't know if my sister is gonna make it in this morning. I haven't heard back from her. So I'm gonna ask the mods, please stay on chat for people that are asking for information regarding the reads and stuff like that, how to go get them. Good morning, Rosie, Missy, Deb, Fluffy Hedgehog, Velvet Hellcat, Tallulah. Hello, hello, hello. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen my post. Oh, well, welcome, Velvet Hellcat. Good to have you here, my dear. Thank you. But when I was living closer to the border, a little town called Cornwall, thank you, Rosie. Thank you very much. Somebody was asking for that. Who was it? Deb B. Deb B. Rosie just put up the instructions for minis. When I was living down there, and I still have family in the area, I lived there about 20 years ago. I lived there recently when I had moved back to this area from Hamilton before moving up here to Ottawa. And this guy that is missing is not only a friend, he is related to a good friend of mine. Let's put it that way. I don't want to give out too much information, you guys. But he has been missing for a week, since a week ago Friday. So a week and 2 days. I didn't find out about it until Wednesday. So I have been speaking to the detectives. I did do a read for him. The detectives did come and see me. They've got the information from the read. And with that read, certain things came out. And they do have the helicopter up, the OPP helicopter up now, searching the riverbanks. The town runs along a very well-known large river called the St. Lawrence River. It goes right through Ontario and comes out near New Brunswick, Nova Scotia area. There she is. Good morning, Des. I know this guy very well, as well as some of the family members. So I did go and assist in the search for for Friday and Saturday, and I will be going back down there on Monday, maybe Monday evening, Tuesday, stay overnight Monday. Rosie, I have you, my dear. Your Uncle Frank. Des, I got you, my dear. So it's just been draining. Yesterday it was so hot here, you guys. It was in the 40s, which is like in the 90s Fahrenheit. I got you, Missy. Thelma, I got you, dear. So when I finally got in out of the sun yesterday, it wasn't long before I was out cold. It's very draining. It was very hot. I was searching riverbanks and that because I do believe he's gone. But I do believe that there's some foul play going on, and he could have been thrown in with something attached to him to keep him down. So this is going to be the timeline where if that happened, by the time, everybody knows what happens when somebody goes missing and they're tied to something to log them down. It takes longer for their body to resurface. Once your body fills up with gases and everything, it resurfaces for a couple days and then sinks back down again. Well, if you're attached to something like something heavy, it takes a little longer. So this is what I feel happened. And like I said, the Ontario Provincial Police have had their helicopter up. They've got their boats out. They're searching all the shorelines. Also searching far down into Quebec area because the current is very strong in the St. Lawrence River. So it would carry him quite far. Today, I was going to cancel today and go back out today, you guys, but it's just so hot. We're in the middle of a heat wave. And I think I almost got heat stroke yesterday. I injured one of my fingers here. Injured my foot. The terrain that we're searching, my team was searching, it's like a drop down to the river. So we're going up and down embankments, and it's very bushy and tree lined. And at my age, I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I am. So it's just the heat just got to me too much yesterday. Went out a little bit last night. And like I said, by the time I got home, it was just like I was out cold. My allergies are in full swing because I was out in the bush and stuff. So, thank you, Fluffy Hedgehog. I don't want to get too much into what we have found. The detective will be back to see me tomorrow. I have video surveillance and stuff like that, and video of what we have found. So hopefully things come together this week and he's at least brought home to his family. So good morning, Bubsby. Hello, everybody coming in. So yeah, so I figured, I'm going to be home anyway, so I might as well, I don't know how long I will be on today. So if you do want to read, please get it in now. I'm going to see how I feel after doing the ones that come in immediately. And if I feel up to doing more after that, I will. I'm physically drained, you guys, mentally, physically. So like I said, I don't know how long I will be here today, but I did want to bring it to you guys today. Wild Girl, I've got you, and you want to hear from Francis Phillips. Hang on, Francis Phillips, I got you. Okay. So I'm going to jump right into it. Okay, you guys, so that's why I didn't cover the Letitia Stout on Wednesday night, because I found out on Wednesday. Anyway, it was delayed again anyway. She's back in court. Nothing happened. She wasn't there or anything. She's back in court on Wednesday. It will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will cover it as long as, we have exhausted, or if the OPP tell us to stay out of certain areas. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. It's draining. It's like, I do this with you guys all the time. Thank you, Fluffy. It's going to help me take my mind off of things for a bit, Rosie, but thank you so much. I'm drained, but I feel this needs to be done too. And it kind of takes my mind a little bit off of everything that's going on here. I did my meditation just before we started here and cleared my mind, and trying to put myself at ease right now. Yeah, and right now, the physical, you guys could probably tell I'm usually really upbeat. I'm just physically right now just drained. Like I said, I think I got maybe even a little bit of heat stroke yesterday. I figured I would be okay because I was going into bushy areas and along the water, but oh no, you guys, it was bad. And like I said, it was in the high 90s here yesterday, and it's the same today. That's the only reason I'm not out today. I may go out later on once the sun goes down a bit. So after maybe 3, 4 o'clock until it gets dark, I may go back out. It's a little cooler then. Um, and it's like hauling everything out there. You need to have water on you. I've got to be in long pants because the ticks here are really bad. That's all I need right now with all the other health problems. Water, not wine. Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. I drink even wine. It's once in a blue moon, like on a holiday or a family get together, which hasn't been happening a lot lately because of the COVID that was going on. And now I've just got used to not even, having any. So a glass of wine gets me drunk now. So that's the last thing I need right now. Yeah, I did do some meditation this morning, and it has really just calmed me, cleared my mind so I don't bring that energy into this and whatnot. But yeah, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. My shuffling with my injured finger. I was going down the side of there's this bridge that goes over this swampy area, and I wanted to go down and check underneath that bridge there. And when I came back up, I grabbed the fence. It's like one of the schoolyard fences with how they just twine it together there, and it's got those pointy things. And I guess I must have hit that, and it jabbed right in here, like where your finger meets your skin. So it's all swollen up. I got it cleaned out with peroxide and everything, and it's cleaned out, but it is sore. So I got that going on, and my foot, I twisted my ankle a bit. So, oh yeah, this is going to be interesting today with the shuffles, you guys. That was me. So I'm going to do my best. What's meant to come out, you guys know that it's always going to come out anyway. Sent me a package. I have to send you a couple of Australian calendars. Oh, right on. Cool. Thank you, Rosie. Hi, Sherry. In Sherry's opinion. Yeah, so I'm going to try and use, this is going to be different because this is right here, you guys. He told me what it is. I've got 4 bumps now, and it's like, it grows on your tendons, whatever it is. I don't know. As you get old, you get these things. But, I got another one starting here. Anyway, they do open it up if it gets too bad that I can't open and close my hands. But right now I can still use it, so it's no biggie. But it's just awkward. And I usually use these fingers to shuffle, so it's going to be awkward using these. Cindy, I got you, my girl. Cindy, Miss Sheffield. So just bear with me if I do drop a card and I know it's not flying out of the deck, then I will not keep it out. And like I said, you can see how I have to keep this finger up because it hurts to even touch it. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, I can't wait to see that, Rosie. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to get them shuffled up the best I can, you guys. Fluffy hedgehog. I had one golf ball on my big toe. Yeah. What do they call ganglion? Yeah. They're not dangerous or anything like that or whatever. It's just they attach, I think, to your tendon. And he said, yeah, when I went to see the surgeon that does the surgery on the hand-to-hand specialist there, he said that they are they're not big enough to really be causing me any trouble. And if they do, to me, it gets stiff. Like I can't open my hand fully. Like this, you can see this finger. It won't open fully. But like I can still grab stuff and hold stuff. Rosie says ganglion, they're very painful. To me, it's not painful yet, so I believe it's in the early stages. Cysts at the end of the nerves or something like that. I don't know what they are, but yeah, I don't know. As long as I keep doing this, I don't know. I take it as it comes. I'm not overly worried about it right now, but I'm sure they will have to open it up. And he says they just scrape them or something. So, Bubsy B, I got you, girl. Oh, your loving husband, Daryl. So sorry for your loss, my dear. I have those in my wrist, but only the right hand bothers me. I can't use my last 3 fingers a lot of the time. Yeah, he said that it could get to that point, so I don't know what they actually are. I've got it written down somewhere, but I don't think they're at that point yet. Like, I don't have any over here. Okay, Des, thank you. Yeah, see, they're bumps. I got one starting here now, I just noticed. But this one, and this one goes right up. And now it's up here too. There's like, this sticks out a bit. But I mean, it is what it is. If they got to do something for it later down the line, they got to do something. So they will grow and wrap around tendons. Mine did not hurt, but just grew, had surgery. Yeah, that's what, thank you, Velvet. Yeah, he said that if they get bigger and bigger and bigger, then I will have to have them removed. But that's probably from the years of typing and everything else. Fluffy says, I got a scar on my big toe knuckle. So let's hopefully, like I said, you guys, when the shuffles, if I know that it's me that's done it, I'm not going to keep it out. I want these to stay as accurate as possible, so please bear with me. Yeah, it's not like it's not painful. It's just like, you know, when you got to stretch out a muscle and it's tight, that's what it feels like. It's tightening up in here. It gets tight. It's not painful, really. Okay, so as soon as I get these shuffled up, you guys, we are going to start. So please, if you do want a read, please get it in now. Because I don't know if we'll see how it goes, but I don't know if I will be taking any more once we start. Velvet, where'd that go? Velvet says, I'm a hairdresser and work with hands. Don't worry, they're not serious. Yeah, they're just annoying. Exactly. Whale Girl username Francine Phillips. My name. Okay, so I'll change it from Whale Girl to Francine. How about that? Francine. I love that name. Miss Missy. Miss Missy. You don't want to? Oh, don't. Aw, thank you, Missy. I love you. Thank you so much. I was going to say, didn't you want to hear from somebody, but I've got you on the list. Thank you so much, Missy. I love you guys. Fluffy says, did they suggest exercises for you? He didn't, because when I went to see him, I only had the one right here, but now it's gone down to here, here, and then here, and now over here. Like this was here, but it, like I could still open my finger wide. It's just like there's a bump that goes all the way up. And I just had the one here. So he didn't really say to do anything. But I know, oh, thank you, Kat. I love you guys too. Aw. Yes, and Rosie, I can't wait to see the catalog, the calendars. I can't wait. Yeah, and if I don't answer you right away, sis, it's because I'm out and my internet is hit and miss. I can't wait to see these calendars, though. It was funny, you guys, because when the detective came to see me and I showed her what came out and the cards, she kind of looked at me and she says, I can't tell you nothing, right, Willow? Because she knows my work history and everything. I was in that city for just a small little town, you guys. It's south of Ottawa. It's right along the St. Lawrence River, and I lived there for some time. But anyway, she kind of looked at the cards, and when I said there's a male and female involved, um, and some other things that come out that I won't discuss, but then I said in water, the foul play over drugs and money. He had just recently sold his house and came out over $100,000 ahead. So, and he was one, very naive. He was 43, very naive. He drove a BMW. Anytime anybody needed help, it's like, how much you got? I got more than enough to support everybody. Like, he was very loose with his mouth. So if somebody asked him how much, like, it could be a complete stranger, how much did you make on your house? He'd tell you 100 and something thousand, whatever, right? Like, he didn't know when to be quiet, especially around certain groups of people that he might or may, like, I don't want to give out too much information. But there was a not so good crowd that he had gotten mixed up in. And that came out in the cards too. And the detective was just like, her jaw just dropped. And she went, oh my God. She says, I can't tell you what we already know. And I said, well, you don't got to, because Spirit did. And she says, okay, what else did you get? And she wanted to see all the cards and everything that had come out. So I had to reset them up for her to show her what had come out. And then the bumper deck that I made, and it's not an ancestor deck, it's just a bumper deck to give me a little bit more precise. I showed her what came out secondary to the ancestor read with my ancestor deck. And she's native, by the way, so she knows exactly what the ancestor deck is. And she was just there. I got body shivers again. The things that came out in my read, she says, I can't tell you how spot on. She said 85%. The rest they don't know about yet. Like, she hasn't heard anything about it. But I said it could be, it hasn't come out yet. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And then it was within 2 days of me doing that, they had the OPP helicopter out searching the St. Lawrence River. So, and from Ottawa to Cornwall. So I'm in Ottawa. So to get to Cornwall, well, on a good day, if I take the back way, it's about 45 minutes. So I think I might go back tonight and help with the search, and maybe with the search tomorrow. It's not that far away, and I can visit old friends and everything while I'm there. So if you guys want to look it up, you can. His name is, I don't know if I can maybe pull it up. Hang on a second here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Okay, here it is here. Okay, hang on a sec, you guys. There's better. Oh, shit. Sorry, you guys. I thought I was sharing my screen. Hang on. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Sorry, you guys. I'm slow today. I'm still so tired. So this is the OPP helicopter that was out searching the waterways. Let me just see if I can. Okay, so here it is here. Let me just. This is just somebody who's posted it. And as you can see, it goes down to the water. You got to go through all these trees. Hang on. I'm going as slow as I can here. This is around the marina part. But there's banks all along the river like this where we got to go down into bush. It gets worse than this and a lot more tree lined. There's the OPP helicopter. As you can see here, it goes down. Like this is a lot of the dock area. This is further down towards. But as you can see here, here's like a lot of the shoreline here. We got to go down in and search. You can see it here. All the treed areas to see if his, like here it's not so bad, but this is private property. A lot of this is private property, so you got to get the okay to go on there. But further out, this is across the river. This is states, the US over here. And this is Canada on this side. But there's a lot of areas that are not private, like here. This isn't private property, so this is behind a church area along the number 2 highway that runs along the St. Lawrence River. Like I said, back on this side of the river is the US. So we got to get down into this stuff and search. Let me just see here. Here you can see, like this is on a private dock, so we got to get permission to go on there. There's the helicopter up here again. And this is just somebody videotaping some of it. These are all little islands in between the Canadian and US side. So they're searching around there. And you can see like here, there's not much movement in the water. Out here, it's a lot deeper. Let me see. I'll see if I can find. Okay, so there's the missing poster right there. That's him. This is the missing poster. So like I said, this is in Cornwall. This is about 45 minutes away from me. And back in the late 70s and early 80s, I lived there for a long time. And then lived there again back in 2012 and 13. So I know a lot of people there, and I know this guy personally. I don't like this picture of him on the missing person because I find it's not what he looks like, really. That's what he looks like. It's just an odd picture that they got of him. So that's him. And we have been looking, you guys, non-stop. So Fluffy Hedgehog says, I don't know why, but I had a feeling the guy was bald. Yeah. Yeah, and Velvet, the thing is, I'm going to say this. Not so much up. We got on the other side of the river there too is also Akwesasne Reserve. Down farther, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Oka crisis that happened here years way back. I don't know, about 20 years ago, the Oka crisis, where cops were shot and the military and everything had to get involved. That happened just downriver from this little town. There's a lot of things that happen because of where this town is situated. I'm trying to find the best way to say it. If he was bogged down with something, weights, anything along those lines to keep him below water, it may take a while before he comes up, before whatever's, whatever they got tied to him comes off, because with the current there, like big ships go through that St. Lawrence River. And because the current is so strong there, whatever they have tied to his feet to keep him down, or his arms to keep him down, will slowly eat through the skin and bone, and he will break free. With the body, once you go down, once you're underwater, your body starts inflating because of body gases. And if it can't rise to the surface, it's constantly pulling on whatever's holding it down. Most of the time, it will end up ripping off a limb or something. So it takes longer for the body to surface with those conditions. And with the current, there's going to be a lot of pull on his body to whatever's holding him down. So it may take a little longer for his body to surface. So usually your body will resurface after 4 days, maybe 5. If you're logged down with something, it could take longer before your limb or something comes off for your body to come up. And that is the time frame we're looking at right now. If he was bogged down with something, if he wasn't, unless he got caught up on something, he would have surfaced already. But this coming week, if we're thinking that and that's what we are thinking, there was some weights put on him or something to keep him down. It will be in these next from Friday to, I'd say, Tuesday, Wednesday, that his body's going to surface. Yeah, life is very unfair. Yeah. So that's why there's a lot of searching going on right now, because that's what we do feel happened. The OPP helicopters, boats are out. A lot of people are out on their sea-doos. We don't have the resources like the U.S. does, you guys. We have some good resources, but like we seen when the Suzanne Morphew thing happened, and Tylee and JJ and stuff like that, when people go missing, the search teams that go out, you don't get a lot of that here, because we don't have like Texas Echo Search and stuff like that. We have emergency preparedness teams, but you have to have a lot of really concrete evidence before they'll come out, like dive teams and stuff like that. We do have the OPP dive team, but to dive in that area where his car was found, and it was a BMW, okay? So for somebody to leave his BMW at the river behind a sports arena, it was put there for a reason, because not many people go back there. And it was right on the St. Lawrence River. The sports complex is on the St. Lawrence River. So like not in, you know what I mean? But anyway, I can't even think straight, you guys. The current would have taken him a mile down. Say he was just tossed in, the current alone would take him a mile in less than 3 minutes. He could be in Quebec. He could be at Nova Scotia if he was just tossed in. If he was weighted down, then it's going to take a little bit longer for his body to come up. And then you got to be on it, because that current is so fast moving that he will be downstream, like at the Quebec border, within 10 minutes. It's a 20-minute drive by car. It would take probably about 10 minutes for his body to get down that far. So unless he gets caught up in something, and that's what we're hoping, that when his body does come back up, that it gets caught on some brush or around the little islands that are there, so we can bring him home to his family. So I'm going to end it with that, and we're going to get into the reads. So let me just clear my mind again here, you guys. Okay. Okay, so Rosie is up and wants to hear from Uncle Frank. we got two that flipped, so I'm going to take them. Grumpy Red Fairy and Storm Angel. Okay. So right off the bat, something about being your true self, Rosie. I don't know if you've been maybe holding back on something, because I'm also getting with the Storm Angel that there's a collision of some kind of either attitudes, maybe energies. When I get that, I'm going to say that it's almost like somebody, I gotta turn this, hang on a second, you guys. It's almost like I'm feeling somebody is off. Like, you know, you get the feeling when something's changed, like when you're talking, having a conversation with somebody, you're used to a certain type of conversation and the flow of that conversation. I feel like there's somebody here that you're in collision with them. So almost like you feel like something is off with them and you don't know why. It's almost like you're questioning maybe yourself if you've said something wrong or they've taken something the wrong way. But let's see. Let's get some clarification on it. So I do feel like there's somebody in your circle that maybe you talk to often that is almost like off. They're not being themselves lately. And you may be getting the feeling that it's something you said or did. Let's see. I'm trying my best, you guys. It's going to take me a little bit longer because of this finger. I'm trying to use it, but it's painful. Okay, so far we got laws, not justice. So something about something not being what it should be. Rules that aren't fair. Something that's going on that isn't fair. Oh boy, there we go. Okay, so we got laws, not justice. And shine bright like a candle. You're going to make it through this. So it's almost like I'm getting, you got to stay true to yourself. So if somebody's not being truthful with you, or you feel like their energy is off, or they're not communicating the way that they usually communicate with you, there's something going on here with the laws, not justice, and shining bright like a candle. So it's almost, I'm getting the feeling that somebody that you are close to that seems off to you, or not being forthcoming with you, or not telling you things that they would generally tell you, something along those lines, because they feel like something's been done that isn't fair to them. And it's almost like, I don't know if this is a jealousy of you, or jealous how somebody is reacting to this. So something is out of balance. Either somebody's didn't get what they wanted, or is not going to get what they want, or something has come to light. Maybe somebody has repeated something that was said in confidence, and they feel now that they've been unfairly spoken about. Somebody could be making up some stuff. But there's a lot of, see the swirling up here? That tells me that there's a lot of chaos going on. A lot of, it's to me, this is almost like, I know the truth. Why aren't you speaking the truth? I'm not budging. I love you to death, but I'm not budging on this because that's not the truth type thing. And the water shows emotions, and a lot of chaos around these emotions. So I think somebody, if you haven't found this out yet, Rosie, you're going to find that somebody is upset, and that's what's changed this, maybe the energies between the two of you. See the lightning strikes, almost like the lightning all around. It's like, why? Like somebody has said something. Whoever this person is feels like they've been betrayed. I think something's spoken that maybe shouldn't have been spoken about. And they're, I don't know if they're blaming you or they're complaining to you about it, but they're saying it's not fair. Like, why would they say that? It's almost like, I don't know. It's weird. A lot of chaos around it. Whatever it is, there's a lot of chaos, a lot of maybe making things up, something coming out, and this person feels like they've been betrayed. Something's not fair. Uncle Frank, my mind is free. When this card comes out, it's usually that there was something either to the head or like a dementia, Alzheimer, forgetting things, their mind not being right, some kind of mental illness, something along those lines, where in the physical world they really struggled. They're letting you know that the struggle is not happening no more. Their mind is free of whatever this was that was ailing them in the physical world. And I feel it's something with the head, or the memories, like dementia or Alzheimer's, something like that, or an injury to the head. Not really thinking clearly. He's letting you know that his mind is totally free now. Whatever that was ailing him in the physical world is no longer ailing him anymore. And he's seeing clearly now. Okay. So let's get you a motivation card for the week, my dear. Oh, you got 3, my dear. Dare. Take a risk and fly. Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. I think this is talking about this, but they all have hidden meanings, and the meanings are for you. So what I get from this, you may not get from this. You decipher this however you want, okay? But I do feel it has to do with this. And then we got the wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. I believe these last 2 are here. You're going to find the truth. The truth is going to come to you. You're going to find out the truth, and I don't think you're going to like what you hear. This person could be causing a lot of chaos to be deceptive. Okay, so that was for you, Rosie. Oh, Des is up next, so we got to bring Mama out. Can somebody please help Kathy? She's trying to put a payment through. Thank you, you guys. Oh, some of them won't let you put 15, Kathy. So sometimes you got to slide it to either $14.99 or you got to go to the next one, which is $19.99. Those are some people. Those are the only 2 options. Okay, so let me just, Rosie, yes, please, Willow, and thank you. It started last night. I'm sure, I believe they're lying. Oh, somebody's lying to you? They're not in my circle. It's a relative. Oh my gosh. So did it go to his mind, Rosie? Did it go to his brain or something? Because I feel like he wasn't all there for something, or he was out, like they had him heavily sedated because he wasn't thinking properly. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, he's letting you know that he's free of that now. Like he's back to thinking clearly. He's got his own thoughts. He can see and hear everything. Give him some time to build up his energy and let him cross over. Let him get comfortable where he is, and let's see what we get the next time. You're very welcome, Rosie. Okay, so Des is up next. My sister from a different mister. And there's Mama. We got Mama up. Let's hear from Mom Terry. And Mama is very vocal, so oh no. Oh, Rosie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, so maybe it was the coma he was talking about where he didn't have his mind. It was something with the mind where he couldn't. So if he went into 5:30 and went into a coma and then only passed last night or yesterday, then that's what he's talking about, is the coma. So he couldn't. Okay. Okay, Des says, Willow, I can't see Kathy Atkinson's messages. Can you make sure you haven't accidentally blocked me? I won't be able to see your response unless mods tell me or Willow puts it up on screen. Yes, Kathy, can you check to make sure you don't have Des blocked? Because if you have her blocked, she will not be able to see your messages, which means she won't be able to help you. Oh, Rosie, hugs, my friend. Oh, big hugs. I love you. I'm so sorry, Rosie. You know my prayers are with you, and I'll be thinking of you. Oh, okay, let me get my screen back up over here, you guys, so I can... I do believe somebody... Well, I did ask her to check to see if she has it blocked as. You can see everybody else's messages, though, right, Des? Thank you, Rosie. Des, you can see everybody else's messages, though? Yes or no? I lost my sister. As far as I'm aware, yes, I saw Rosie respond to Kathy, but I couldn't find Kathy. Okay, so Kathy has to make sure she doesn't have you blocked. Thank you, you guys. See, this is one of the reasons why you guys, I say all the mods have got to keep an eye on chat to see if anybody needs help, because one mod may not see it. Yeah, she can see everybody else, but she couldn't see Kathy, so yeah, we can see Des. So Kathy must have her blocked. Maybe she hit a button by mistake. You guys make sure you've also hit that like button on your way in so people know that we are live. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Des. Oh, please be good. And I can't do my usual quick shuffle, you guys, because I'm a thinner, but I'm doing my best. Here we go. Ghosts of the past returns for a time. Uh-oh. Well, that could be a good thing. That's not always a bad thing. Depending on what comes out for clarification. Let's see. Okay, can you give us clarification, please, on the ghosts of the past for Des? So we got the mortality. As you can see, it's taking longer today because... Oh. Okay. So we got the mortality and painting the roses red. When I get the painting the roses red, this is covering up errors. So, ghosts of the past. I need one more card, Des. I'm just going to take it from the middle here. We got clock time, pressure. So pressure's on for some reason, but something's coming back. Something from the past is going to come back and re-haunt you again. I don't know what this is, but from what I am getting, it's somebody that is coming back to cover up some kind of error, or maybe to try and fix an error that was made, maybe in judgment, because I got the mortality. This is something that somebody hasn't been able to get over. So something from the past, I see somebody coming back, and they're in a hurry. For some reason, they're in a hurry to get this done. So I believe, and I am seeing it's a female. There's going to be a female that from your past that is going to return for a short time, and it's going to either tell you about mistakes that were made or something that was done that they feel obligated to share with you. They feel, and this is going to be somebody you know, like maybe we're close to at one time, but somebody's going to tell you something that they've been covering up and they want to make it right. So this is a female that's going to come around, and they feel like it's time is of an essence for whatever reason. So somebody's coming back to make things right. So this is probably somebody you had a falling out with. This could be somebody you had a falling out with that's going to return, but they're also going to come with news of something that's been being covered up for some time. And time is of the essence. So they feel like they have to tell you this for some reason. They're under pressure to tell you it. I don't know. But they're saying time's of the essence. You got to know. Oh my gosh. That's way too much. And that was me because of my finger. I will give it another shuffle just in case. Time is of the essence for this for some reason. They feel like you have to know this. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Taking a leap of faith. This is Mama. So I don't know what you're thinking that you can't do. Or, well, I kind of sort of know, but I'm not going to put it out there. But it's almost like you've got to take this leap of faith. Because if you don't, you're going to question it for the rest of your life. And she's telling you to believe in herself. It's almost like, what would I do, Des? How would I handle it, Des? That's what I'm getting. And it's like, you're not giving yourself enough credit, is what she's saying. Be strong. You can do this. Taking the leap of faith. She wants you to take that leap of faith. So is this connected to what this may be coming out? I don't know. But it could very well be. Let's see what you get for your... But somebody's coming back to make something right with you. And it's information I think that you need to know. That's been covered up for a while. Breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea. This is with this. Somebody's coming back to tell you something you know about. Spill the tea. So it's telling you to slow down and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. So this is going to be a tangled mess. You know, what's that saying? What a wicked web we weave when we learn to deceive. That just came to my mind. And I usually don't remember the whole quote. So whatever this is, somebody's coming back and they feel that this is something you need to know now. Why now? I don't know. But it's something you need to know. And you may be a little pissed off that this person kept this from you. But they're coming back to make it right. Somebody from your past. So think about somebody you might have had a falling out with in the past. Maybe a friend, family. They're going to come back and make it right. They're going to tell you something that you need to know. Let me just check. Oh boy. Yeah, Mama Terry always has a lot to say. Let me just put my fan on here, you guys. as it gets closer to the 1 o'clock mark, it's going to get really hot where I'm sitting because I'm in the front of the house and the sun beats in on the front of the house all afternoon. Okay, so Missy wants to hear from Mama Thelma. So please, if you do want, oh, hang on a second, got another one over here. Devana, I got you, and you want to hear from Kelvin? I got you. Okay, Missy wants to hear from Thelma. Yes, so if you do want a read, please get it in now. And I just took off. Angel de la Myrtles. Missy, transitions. Things changing, transitioning. This could be a move, change a job, change a scenery, some kind of transition. Things transitioning, transactions going through. Clarification, please. I need you to do immortals. Thank you. So we got choices and all must have prizes. I keep going back to this one. Why am I seeing something about jewelry? Missy. Oh, I can't see the chat here. There's something being wrapped around. There's something with jewelry. I don't know if you're going to get a piece of jewelry or you've lost a piece of jewelry. But this is talking about a piece of jewelry. This could be a watch, earrings, a necklace, something I almost feel like it's going to be given to you as a peace offering. It's almost like this person feels like you've blocked them out. You block somebody out, or you're not connecting with this certain person. Could this person have stole a piece of jewelry from you? This is either somebody's taken a piece of jewelry from you, or this could be somebody giving it back. Look at, this is what I did, whatever. I don't know, but I'm seeing even with the almost have prizes, it's like, I wanted this for myself, but now I'm realizing it wasn't right to take it. Was there a piece of jewelry that was taken from you, Missy? Because I see something being taken and then something being given. So this may be they took something from you, but they're going to give you something else to replace it or give it back with excuses. I need another card. Shine bright, yeah. Chaos around this too. A lot of chaos. Okay, hang on. I got to go over to chat here. Missy, did you have a piece of jewelry go missing? Because this is either jewelry going missing or somebody giving you jewelry with this. But I feel like it was taken by choice. If you've had jewelry that's come up missing, it's going to come back to you. Somebody's going to give it back. Or somebody's going to, I see it being taken and I see it being given. So either they're going to replace it with something they've taken from you. This one is bothering me. I keep being brought back to this one. Is there a Michael? I don't know why I'm getting Michael. I see a piece of jewelry going and then a piece of jewelry coming involving you. And it's like, it's almost like you made the choice. You made the choice. So I don't know what that means. It's not up for me. It's not up for me to understand, but I see a piece of jewelry being taken and then a piece of jewelry being given back or given in lieu of. I think you're salty with this person for some reason. I don't know if this is a guy, but I'm going to pull this. I have a new understanding. I don't know if this is a male. I'm almost getting a male energy popping in here because I'm getting you're also salty with this person. So I don't know what that is. That's up for you to decide to decipher. But I see a piece of jewelry being taken and then it being given back. Okay, it was petty, whatever. I shouldn't have done that. Somebody trying to change the outcome of something, but there was just too much going on. I don't know. That's up for you to decipher. But I see, and you being really salty with this person. Okay, so you want to hear from Thelma. Life's a series of choices. Choose love. That could have to do. This could be a male. This could be a male here. Choose love. She's also sending you big love, lots of love surrounding you, letting you know that she's always around you. She's also having a new understanding of something. So something that she didn't understand when she was here in the physical world, she's now understanding. This is almost like you may have had a conversation with her about this. That you tried to get her to understand or see something in a different light and she just couldn't. She's saying now that she sees it. And don't forget, you guys, when our loved ones cross over, they see everything. And they know where they made their mistakes when they were in the physical world. So she is saying that whatever this is that you couldn't convince her of, or she didn't see or understand when she was here, she sees it all now, and she understands now even why you may have reacted certain ways to certain situations. And life's a series of choices. Choose love. So I don't know what this is, but you're salty with somebody. Salty with somebody. Oh, there's one that's flipped over here, but that didn't just happen. Oh, okay. This dropped for a reason. I'm going to, there we go. Okay, the first one was generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Hey, life's a series of choices. Choose love. And relax. Delight in powdered gold sunshine. Gold. Is this something gold? That's up for you to decide for you, Missy, what this means. This is nothing like the reads that you generally, like what comes out for you usually. But this is, I'm seeing jewelry, something taken and then given back. And you're very salty with this person. Salty. So that was for you. So if you, maybe this is something, let me see. I'll go over here. Let me see. I don't know. Whoa. Yes, a while back, a bracelet, no money value, cheap piece, but shiny. Well, maybe they're coming with a replacement, or you've become salty over that. Maybe it's going to be returned with something better. I don't know. But I see something taken, somebody having a change of heart and coming back with something else. So you may get it, but you're still salty. Cheap piece, but shiny. Well, watch for that, Missy, because I see something either coming back or it being found. I don't know. You'll have to keep an eye for that and let me know. Francine wants to hear from Francis. I see jewelry, Missy. Is there something you're not telling us? You got a hot new guy. All I know is you're going to be getting a piece of jewelry. I don't know from who, but you're going to be getting a piece of jewelry. And it's almost like you're replacing something that was taken. Okay, so Francine, Clockwork Pumpkin, an aha moment, and two little witches, space clearing. So that together is generally that there's going to be something. I'm getting twins, like maybe something you've been pondering for a while is going to finally make sense. Like the aha moment. Ah, something along them. Okay, let's get some clarification on this. Why is the Clockwork Pumpkin and two little witches there for Francine, please? Couldn't have been the other finger I injured. Had to be this one, eh? I'm doing my best, though, you guys. It's hard to shuffle. That one wanted to flip. Keeping up. Whoa. Whoa. Seriously? Well, it's understandable because two cards come out. Okay. Let's see what we got. Keeping up. All must have prizes. Following the White Rabbit. You're rare. And clock time. So I'm getting here that there's going to be an aha moment. Something's coming. This is going to be somebody that you're very connected with, either a significant other or a bestie, best friend, somebody that you share everything with. Together, you're going to come up with a solution for something. Okay, something about, we've got the keeping up, which talks about advancement. Curiosity meets opportunity. So I think that there's going to be something offered to you that you may not have had offered in the past. But it's not going to be everything that you wanted. So it's almost like you're cleaning something out to bring in something new. But it's almost like you're going to be offered close to what you already have. So whatever this is, and I feel it's in your personal life, this isn't work or something like that. I feel like whatever this is that needs to be cleared up and taken care of, fixed, or just completely cleared out, bring in new ideas, whatever this is in the relationship, I feel like something else is going to be offered, but it's not going to be pleasing enough for you. So if this is like a separation or something, you're not going to be happy with what's offered. Or if this is a change, because I'm seeing almost a change in residence, a change within the home life. You're not going to be happy with what's being offered. But you've got to realize that this is time. It's on a time frame. You got to make a choice regarding this situation fairly quickly. And although it may not please everybody, including yourself, you got to find like a balance somewhere. Although it may not be something that you're going to totally be on board with, it's got to be something that you're going to be able to live with. And it's almost like with following the right rabbit, I think that there was many avenues, different avenues you were looking at on how to approach this, whatever this new idea that's going to be presented. I think you're looking at many different avenues and almost confusing yourself. Like when I get something like this, I say do a pro and a con. Pro and con. Write down the pros and write down the cons, and then really think about what you actually do want. Because the pressure that's on to make a decision, if you don't think it through thoroughly, you're not going to be pleased with the outcome, whatever that may be. Okay, and you would like a message from Francis Phillips. Francis, do you have a message, please, for Francine? Oh, I dropped them, you guys, underneath. And that, you can see my finger, there's like half the tack. That's because my finger went like this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have attempted this today with the shuffling. There it is. It was my time to go. When I get this, they're accepting, they're passing. I don't like saying what I feel with this card, but it's almost like they are taking some kind of responsibility also. That's why it's so they've accepted it and crossed over quickly, because they've accepted how they passed and what led to it. So when I do get this, you see the one set of footprints, it's almost like I made maybe decisions on my own that I shouldn't have, that I should have maybe taken more time. There's something that they're taking responsibility for. So maybe saying, well, I'm not going to have that surgery. I'll be done. Like, and this is just hypothetical. I'm not going to take that med because it makes me sick, but that's what could have maybe helped them. It's stuff like that, that they are saying that maybe they're taking some kind of responsibility and accepting that it was their time to go and how they went. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. That's what this. This is coming. This is coming, Francine. So, pros and cons. Think about that before jumping in and making, oh, that's a good idea. Let's just go with that. No, really think about it. Really think about it. Don't go down those rabbit holes where everything looks good until you're actually there. Really think about this and don't make a pros and cons. Pros and cons. But, and yes, and he's accepting that it was his time. I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, so let's take a 5-minute break, you guys. Let me just get over and check the messages here. Oh, the comments, sorry. Bring them back up so I can see them in StreamYard. Okay. Let's see. You have a twin, Wild Francine? Well, there you are. You're very, oh, he had bone cancer. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. But he's, yes, he's accepting that it was his time to go. So know that he is, and don't forget when our loved ones cross over, they watch us. They watch down on us. They try and protect us. They try and steer us in right directions. You just got to watch out for the signs. Watch for the white butterflies and the red cardinals. That's telling you that he is around you at that time. Okay? Okay, Missy's saying, okay, that one has got me. I have no idea. That bracelet was years ago when it was like a robbery. Put she had permission to be there and like it and took it. She never came back to my home again. Well, something's going to be given back to you, Missy. I got that. Something taken is going to be something given back. Like it's because I wanted it. I said that in the read before I even seen this. It's like I know I shouldn't have, but I wanted it, and just keep an eye on that, Missy. I want to know. Mary Michael, hello, hun. I will add you to the list. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And Mary Michael, who did you want to hear a message from heaven? Somebody who has crossed over that you would like a message from? I did give Francine the little card. Preserve, leave no stone. Did I not? Okay, I will pull another one. And Sherry's opinion says she's going to come through. Yay! You make sure. In Sherry's opinion. Okay, Francine. Oh, ew. I thought I did give you one, but if not, here they are. I'm sorry. Breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. Things are getting messed up. That's what I get from this. Contemplate the tea, the things that are being discussed. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. Pros and cons. Weed. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. There you go. Matches up with your read too. Oh, I did give it to you? I thought so, Francine, but you just got 2 more. Thank Rosie for that. Rosie just gave you a gift. Now Francine says, persevere, my middle name. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah, I thought so. But you guys know my memory. So it's like I didn't remember if I did. My memory is, especially with this, I clear my mind. As soon as I'm done it, I got to clear my mind for the next read. So, okay. So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to take a 5-minute break. I've got to go and put some more peroxide on this and try and clean it out because I hit it again and it hurts. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Go make yourself a coffee, go potty, whatever you need to do, and we will be back and continue with the reads in 5 minutes. I will see you then. Hello, everybody. Let me take this off screen. I'm back. Feels a little better. It's stinging now, but at least it's not throbbing. I got you, Mary Michael. You want to hear from Cousin George? I got you. Okay, so let's see who's next. Cindy. Cindy. Of course, Sherry. Sherry's opinion. She doesn't do cards. She just knows things and talks to spirit. If you want to go and check out Sherry's opinion. Okay. Yes, this one, it's throbbing. It happened right in where I've cut all my nails back to. It poked me right in where your nail meets your skin. So there's a big hole there. Oh, it's painful. Anyway, Cindy would like to heal here. From the Sheffield. I remember, Cindy, the one time you didn't ask to hear from her and she was a little upset. It's like, hey, what about me? Okay, let's see what we got for you, Cindy. I may have to take a break in between, you guys, depending on how my finger does, but I am doing the best I can. Sewer mermaid. Sewer mermaid. Somebody jealous and jealousy and envy. Somebody jealous of you, Cindy. Could be, or jealous of something. Let's see what we get in the clarification. Why is a sewer mermaid there? Come on. Of course, they're going to be stubborn. Oh, there's one. I wonder what will happen next. Talks about adventure and change and pausing before you act on something. Something, it's going to be something written. Something written. Maybe somebody changing up a story because of jealousy. Maybe. Let's see what else comes out. And what I'm getting right now, it's like I seen a saying. It's like I don't care what people say about me anymore. I sit there and watch myself just to see what I did next. That type of thing. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. So there could be something written, something about something written. Yeah, I'm waking up. Somebody is your frenemy. Somebody is in your circle that friendly, but secretly envious or jealous of you. Maybe something I'm almost seeing. What did you get? Hang on, let me bring my chat up. Because today is a weird day, you guys. Weird. Cindy, okay. Hang on just a second. Come on. My internet's acting up. My computer's acting up. My finger's acting up. My foot's throbbing. Come on. Okay, Cindy. I got chat back up. Cindy, did you do a change or get something new recently. And I'm going to say this is going to be like a really nice expensive shirt or sweater or coat or shoes or something. This is somebody very friend. I call frenemy. They are your friend. Um, but I feel that there's things that you either have gotten recently or have that they're very jealous of. But I'm feeling like this is something new. Um, and this is telling me this is somebody might have said something, written something, maybe like a passive aggressive comment or said something. Um, Something that you've changed or a different hairstyle. It's something that you have changed recently or gotten recently that this person now is like, usually they could just overlook it. It's like, oh yeah, and be happy for you. Like, that's nice. That's nice. So it's somebody who basically maybe can't get the things that you get, or, and I don't want to say it in a rude way because I don't find the person is rude, but maybe just can't get that look that they want or things that they want. Um, they're jealous of something new that you have recently got, or something new, like you've changed your hair or done something to change your appearance, and it's just brought more envy out in them. So I feel like there's going to be like an off the wall, almost like passive aggressive, and they don't mean to harm you by it, but I think that you may feel harmed by this. And if this hasn't happened, it's coming. And it's going to be like, I think you might have felt this for a while, like, and almost feel sorry for this person because of maybe their situation or circumstances. And I feel it's somebody that you do try and help as much as you can, but it's like there's limits. And I don't feel it's like, how can I say this? They're not, they're envious and maybe a little jealous of what you have or some changes that you've made or something new that you've got, but they're still your friend. It's not like they're hating on you because of it, but they may have said something that they're going to regret because it comes across as passive aggressive. They're happy for you, but they just wish more for themselves, Cindy. Um, and again, this is like the waking up, like wake up. It's an aha moment. So maybe it's like this person needs a little bit more of your attention. It's almost like they idolize you. They wish that they could either, and I'm not saying this in a rude way. Like, you get some of them, oh, they wish they were me. It's like, like, get out of here. Like, stop trying to copy me all the time. This person isn't like that. The enviness and the jealousy, it's almost like they wish that they had made better decisions in their own life, but they are your friend. So anything that they may have said, and if this hasn't happened, it's coming. Please don't take offense because I don't think she's going to mean this in the way that it's going to come off. But she idolizes you and maybe tries to, within her means, tries to do what you do or change up like you do. But this person needs your friendship more than ever right now. I think you just need to gently discuss it with them. Because I think it's going to be written or it's going to be said to somebody else, but they don't mean it in the way that it's going to be taken. This person really idolizes you. But it's going to come across as jealousy and envy. And it's not like that. That's not the way she means it, although that's the way it's going to come across. She just wishes she had made better decisions. So I think she's going to need a little bit more of your understanding and maybe time, because she does idolize you, whoever this is. So please don't take it if this hasn't happened. If it has, Please rethink the way you're dealing with it, because I don't think it was meant in a bad way at all. I don't see it. I'm getting goosebumps. It wasn't meant in the way that it's going to be perceived. She really looks up to you. So maybe give her some hints, or like, you could do it this way. I know you don't have maybe the means or the funds or whatever to do it the way I've done it, but you can do it this way and come out with some better results too. I think she's going to need a lot of more understanding, because she really does idolize you and look up to you. So the envy in that is there, but I think that's more on herself, that she wishes she had made better choices and she would have maybe been in a better position. So please don't take it wrong. Okay. Miss Sheffield, so connected. You are within her bubble. I believe that she is your spirit guide. One of them. I think you have a few. But she still feels very much connected, and I think you're going to feel her around you. You're going to feel when she's around you. She knows what you're thinking before you even know what you're thinking. And her mind is free. So to me, again, something with the head, dementia, Alzheimer's, something to do that she wasn't thinking clearly, whatever, letting you know that her mind is free now. So the advice and what she's trying to do now is with clear mind. So I don't know. She's saying, okay, I didn't give you the best advice all the time. She says, I can now, because she sees everything now. So like when you got to make choices and everything, she sees the other side of that too, that you don't get the opportunity to see, right? She sees everything. So she's apologizing for when she steered you wrong. Whatever that means, that's between you and her. But she is there. She is around you and trying to give you advice. And she is very well connected with you. So I do think she is one of your spirit guides. Okay. Beginning. Don't be afraid to start small. It's your motivation for the week, my dear. Aww. She's apologizing for the times she did give you maybe not the so right advice or steered you in the wrong direction. Bubsy B wants to hear from your husband, Daryl. Okay, let's see what we got for you. I'm trying to put the cards here, and it's hard because they're so long. But that's like the only way that I can keep this moving. Devonna Green, you are next. So we got Bubsy right up now, and then we got you. Bubsy, what do we got for you, Bubsy? A fellow Canadian. Just going to take a little break from the shuffling there because my finger... Okay, so my sister is saying she's got to go to the pool. Yeah, well, it's hot as hell here too. Pardon my French. I appreciate you too, Cindy. I do still have the chat up on my screen, you guys, so hopefully you can see the shuffling in that, because my screen is really small where it shows me shuffling, because I do have the... Moi, si I sister. Nautilus Princess. Powerful growth. Ooh. Ooh. Powerful personal growth. Let's see. Okay, I just got what I got that just came across was I'm so far from where I used to be. Like, I've come so far from where I used to be. So that tells me that there's been a lot of improvements over your life in the last while. Choices. Uh-oh. What are you bored with? There's one that flipped over here. I'm seeing stifled and stuck, bored. Things aren't moving the way or as fast as you want them to. I'm going to try and get another card because they're both pretty much like the same. So this, okay. All right. Well, this is interesting. There's one. Oh, almost have prizes and you're rare and free. Personal growth. Something is not moving as quickly as you want it to move. So I see with the Nautilus Princess wanting to go forward, and you see the snail shell, like things are moving slow. I think maybe you were promised that things were going to change up quicker than what they are. And it's almost like you still feel like you're restrained in certain areas, and you're not dealing with that very well. It's almost like, okay, this is what I've said, this is what I wanted to happen, this is what we planned on doing. Why are we still stuck here? Why haven't things moved forward? And I feel like right now is the time that you are ready to take those leaps forward. But somebody isn't. Or somebody isn't. It's almost like, just give me a little bit more time. But I'm getting the feeling like you're giving time after time. Okay, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. And it never comes. I feel like you know the directions that you want to go, and you know who you want to go in those directions with. I feel like there was almost like, I believe that there's been a lot of conversation about this and which directions you want to go. I think that this is with a significant other or somebody that's very close to you, that you have a very close personal relationship with. So if this isn't a significant other, it could be a business partner, something like that. It's a very close relationship where you want to keep continuing going forward, but you feel like you're stifled, bored, stuck. It's here, and I want to be here. And I think there's been many conversations about it, and it just seems like it's moving too slow for you. And you are trying to understand where the other one is coming from, but at the same time, it's affecting you in a way where you're feeling like maybe this isn't for me. And that's where this is coming in. It's almost like, yes, I know you need more time, but I'm ready to get going. Let's get going. Let's be going forward with this. Let's get this in motion. And the other one is saying, well, I'm just like comfortable with the way it is right now. Why do we need to change it up type thing? So if this isn't a relationship, it's a business. It's somebody that you're very, very close to. And it's like, okay, well, we'll give it a couple more months. And then a couple months comes and then goes again. And it's almost like a feeling like of being restrained now to a certain place or person when it could be much bigger, but somebody else isn't seeing it that way. So you got to make choices. That's where we got the choices that come in. Are you willing to keep going? Where's choices? There's choices. Choices. You're going to have to make some choices, whether this is something you want to still keep hanging on and hoping that things go in the direction you want them to go or evolve from where they are now, or if you're content, because this person looks content with the way things are. Promises that don't come true type thing. Or it's moving too slow. You want to speed up. Okay, you got two that just came out. You're never alone. So your husband, Daryl, you're never alone. He's always around you. The lighthouse tells me he's watching over you. See the calm waters? He wants calm in your... I think things are really up in the air. Whatever this is so much up in the air. He's telling you just calm down. And I know women hate being told that, calm down. It's like trying to baptize a cat. Like when I'm upset and peeved off, somebody tells me calm down, you might as well try and baptize a cat. That's the reaction you're going to get from me. But he's not saying this in a belittling way. He says you think best with a calm mind. But he's always watching over you also. He feels like He wishes he could still be there because things would be different. But he needs you to stay calm. You think better, he says, when you're calm. And with the rest of the family. So he is letting you know that he is reunited with the rest of the family on the other side. And he's also going to be there to welcome you to the other side and to help you cross to the other side when it is your time to go. But this is standing out the most. He wants you to know this, but this is standing out. He keeps bringing me back to this. No matter how rocky things get and everything, he needs you to stay calm. Because he doesn't want you to make a harsh decision without thinking it through. He's always around you. He's watching over you. The light's shining on you. Lighthouse. And he's also watching what's going on around you. So if something doesn't come to fruition that you really, really want, that's him stopping it from happening because he sees things you don't and knows even though it brings short-term gain, it's not going to be long-term gain. So he'll step in. So sometimes that song, sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Well, that's where he steps in, and he, something that you may really, really want, he's going to make sure it doesn't happen because he sees that it's not going to be in your benefit long term. He's watching over you, my dear. I knew one had flipped over, but now you got two, so we'll take them. See this? Listen, be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Release, lighten your load. I think those are directly from him. I feel the connection here. Okay? So that is for you, my dear. That is for you, Bubsby. Devonna. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. I've got Devonna and then Mary Michael, and then we are going to be done unless somebody else wants one. You've got until I'm done Mary Michael's read. So I've got Devonna right now, and then Mary Michael. Once I'm done Mary Michael, unless you already have your request in, I will not be taking any more. So please, if you do want one, get your request in before I am done Mary Michael, which is next read. Devonna wants to hear from Kelvin. Oh, you got two. Amara the Mayhoon, healing, and the coronavirus flower tempting offer is going to have a high price. Uh-oh. Let's get some clarification. No, it's not justice yet. It's something unfair. Be very careful with choices that you're making. Because what looks, the saying, if it looks too good to be true or sounds too good to be true, it is. Yeah. I wish my finger would just go numb so I didn't feel it. There we go. Oh, whoa. Oh, you got a bonus, Devon. Okay, so you got the Amara the Mayhoon and the carnivorous flower. Okay. Um, yeah. Oh boy. Something that you are either healing from or going to need to be healed from is what I'm getting right this second. Let's see what your clarification cards are going to bring out, because the carnivorous flower is something that's being offered to you, but it's going to come at a very high price. The law is not justice. Something is going to, if you take this offer, it's not going to end up in your favor. Even though it looks good at the time, you're not seeing what's hidden behind it. It's going to come at a high price and it's going to cost you. And I've got that this is surrounding the family. I've got the home in the back. Okay. Somebody is going to be very upset with some choices that you make. And this could cause problems within the family unit. And this one is who in the world are you? It's almost like with the law is not justice and the tempting offer that has the high price. It really thinks things through before you accept any deals, offers, because it is going to come at a high price and it's going to involve losing family members. Somebody's going to make it seem like this is something very good for you, but in actuality, it's only good for them. The scales of justice are not going to be even. This is going to benefit whoever's trying to convince you to go in this direction. It's not going to benefit you. It will short term, but the long term, no. The becoming braver and nature of communication. You really need to, I feel like this is going to be like legally binding. Something here is going to be legally binding. If you're not married, this could be a marriage proposal and you decide to get married or something along those lines, or maybe divorce, but it's going to be something that's going to affect the whole family. The nature of communication, this is an elemental message. You really need to talk to somebody first. When I get this is usually you need to speak to an attorney. Now, if this is a business dealing, you need an attorney. There's something that is going to look very good, but it's not going to be in your favor down the road. Somebody's deceiving you. You need a fresh perspective on this. You need, if there's paperwork or anything involved in this, or if this is a marriage or something, something with the family property, maybe something along in those lines. It's going to affect the whole family, not just your immediate, your whole family. Whatever this decision is that you have to make, or if you take this offer, it's going to affect the whole family in some way. You need to speak to an attorney about it. Please don't make any binding decisions until you speak to an attorney. Whatever this is, if you're not going through it now, it's coming. And you're going to want to jump on this offer right away. Don't do it. Don't do it. Really get a professional opinion, because it looks good on the outside as it's being presented to you. Ooh. Okay, and you wanted to hear from Kelvin. There's no such thing as death. So this is, when I get this is somebody who lived life to the fullest, sometimes pushed their luck. He's feeling like he's still the same as he was here in the physical world. He's still the same on the other side. But over there, it's like you can push things to the limits. You can go outside your comfort zone, and stuff like that without generally the repercussions that you have here, as long as you're doing things in the right way. But he also feels like he visits Earth. He visits here in the physical world. You may feel him. He says he tries to shoulder. Did you feel something on your shoulder? He touches your shoulders. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he has a fetish with shoulders, but there's something about your shoulders. He's very, he keeps reaching out to try and communicate with you, but you're brushing it off. You're brushing it off. He says it's him. And I don't know if something about your shoulders, if that's validation. Did you cut your hair or something to your shoulders or something about your shoulders? And I don't know if it's the hair. He wants it past your shoulders. He doesn't want it at your shoulder. He wants it past your shoulders. There's something about the shoulder and he touches your shoulder. He still feels like he can, it's almost like he's still alive, but he can't interact the same way he could while he was here in the physical world. So although he does know that he is gone and he has crossed over, he still feels very much alive in the physical world. He visits often. But there's something about the hair and the shoulders. Oh, that's way too many, but this one was coming out, so I'm going to take it. Bloom where you're planted. And strength. Don't let the weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. This. Be very careful of this, which is going to be offered to you. Be very careful. Make sure you have a lawyer look over any written contracts or anything like that. I'm going later. I don't know, Devonna, but he just said later. I don't know if that's something, and just like that, later. I don't know if that's something that he always said, but it wasn't like goodbye or see ya. It was like later. Mary Michael wants to hear from Cousin George. Cousin George. Mary Michael. Okay, you guys, as soon as I'm done this read, if you don't have a request in for your mini, I will not be accepting anymore as soon as I'm done this one here. So if you do want one, get it in during this read. That one wanted to come out so bad. Uh-oh. I'm going to see if another one will come out, but that one wanted to come out, so that's why I took it. Stuff aboard and set, ghosts of the past returns from time, stormy waters. We got the Violet Duchess, Ghosts of the Past, and the Sea Beacon Fairy. You see the stormy waters. I think you're looking for answers for something. And this has to do with the past. I feel like something's still weighing you down from the past. Something that's happened in the past that you still cannot get over. Still have not forgiven or forgotten, or still cannot accept, get over, stuff like that. And I feel like there's somebody trying to help guide you. Or somebody is going to come back from the past to get you finally over this. Let's see. We'll see what we get here. So Devonna says he was always like that. Later was his word. Well, that's why I got that then. There's validation for you. Because as I put the cards, look at it in shivers. As I put the cards down, he went later. Like, later. See ya. Out of here. So there's validation for you. I don't always get something like that comes through at the end, but when they are a strong energy, which he is, that's why I got that. Later. It's still echoing. Later. Clarification, please. For Mary Michael. That one wanted to come, so we're going to take it. That lead the way that's come out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Remember what I said about this? Goes to the past, returns from a time. This is somebody coming back from the past. I thought that this was maybe you that hadn't let something go, but it's somebody else. It's somebody coming back from your past. Turbulent waters. So this could be either a relationship or a friendship that ended badly. And I feel like somebody hasn't been able to let it go and wants to either make amends or make it right. I get this as you always trying to help everybody else, always trying to figure out things for everybody else. But you see the waves in the back here? I think that this is something too that you haven't been able to let go. I think that both of yous haven't been able to let whatever this was that and this wasn't just a misunderstanding. This was something that affected life, your life. Ended badly, but neither one of you have been able to let it go. This person has, whoever the other person is, has not been able to change the way they deal with people, whereas you have. I think it taught you to maybe be a little bit more understanding, but not this person. But I think the time has come that this person may be saying, okay, I'm doing things wrong. So something's, it's not working. This person really hasn't changed. So I don't think that you're going to be very open to any conversation. I got to lead the way with this person, but I feel like this person is going to come back and try and make things right. And just because it's a female here with the ghosts of the past doesn't mean it's a female. It could be a male. But they're still hiding behind masks. They're still that same person they were when you had the fallout and it ended badly. They are still very much bothered with it. You're bothered enough to not let the person back in, is what I'm saying. But this person is going to be coming back to try and make amends. But I do believe that you are going to see that deep down, this person really hasn't changed at all. Not the way you have. And I think you're going to have to make a choice whether to just stay away. Thank you for your apologies, but I don't want no part of it. I think this person's going to try and push their way back into your life somehow, keeping your temper. This is almost like, I don't see this person like coming to harm you or anything like that, but I feel like you may have to really set down the law with this person. Like, no, I said enough's enough. It ended badly. I forgive you. Go on your merry way. That's not going to be enough for this person. They want to be all buddy-buddy with you again. So I don't know if this is an ex or if this is, it even could be a family member, but this is somebody that you were very close to. Coming back, they haven't moved on from it. They may have had other relationships and other things going on in their life, but it was always there in the back of their head, probably because they know they did you wrong. That's what I'm feeling. But even though you've let it go, so there's still a chord there that they can hit with you. And it's like, no, 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 no. And you also see that they really haven't changed. Okay. So empty words again. And it's like, they are going to try and do whatever they can. And I don't want to say force, but they're not going to give up as easy as you have, and put things to rest as easy as you have. And you are going to have to keep your temper, because they're going to be try to be very persuasive. Cup of color, if you do want to read, please get it in now, because as soon as I'm done this read, I will not be taking any more. So cup of color, I will take yours if you can get it in now. Like, this is somebody like, it was so long ago. Come on. But you see, as much as they try and hide their old self, it's still very prevalent, and you will see through it. Be very cautious around them, and I think you're going to have to finally tell them to piss off for them to get the message. Okay, cup of color. Okay, so you want to hear from your cousin George. Cousin George. My mind is free. Okay. This has come out several times today. When I get this is telling me somebody's either passed from something from the head. Dementia, Alzheimer's, some kind of where they couldn't think straight, couldn't think properly. We get this a lot too with, I'm not getting this. This is just to say what I get with this card. It's like drug addicts, stuff like that, or people who've had Alzheimer's, dementia, head injuries, stuff like that, where they can't think properly or clearly. He is letting you know that his mind is free and clear. So this could also be something that was really bothering him before his passing. He's letting you know his mind's free, and he sees everything. He may even see this coming. Let me get one more for you, because I'm being told to pull another one, so I'm going to pull another one. Look at that. And you're never alone. Okay, so he's surrounding yourself. He's become a guide, and he's always watching over you. And we got the calm waters. Keep calm, keep calm. So that may have to do with keeping your temper here. The calmness. He's going to bring a calm. You see how light this is compared to the last time it was out? It was kind of dark. He's letting you know that he's constantly around you and he's watching over you. So I'm getting just noises. So could he talk before he passed? Because I'm getting just noises. I can't make out what this person is trying to say. If they're trying to say something to me, I can't make it out. It's just noises. So I don't know if he had a hard time maybe talking before he passed away. But he's letting you know that he's always around you. Okay, you're never alone. Let's get you a motivation card for the week, Mary Michael. There you go. Generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Be kind to unkind people. They need it the most. Just remember, when people aren't kind to you, there's something wrong with them, not you. They're usually fighting in their own battles internally. Okay. Kate Bell. You want to hear from Anne? Okay, Kate. Let's see what we got for you, Kate. Ooh, that was quick. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. Drama mama. Marie Masquerade. Marie Masquerade. Why is that there for Kate Bell, please? Messages for the rabbit. Oh, that one went on the floor. We will get it. Oh, don't drink the poison. Drama. Drama coming your way, girl. Drama, drama. I need another one. Keeping up. Drama, 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 drama. Drama and healing. This is something you've done that you knew was not good for you. This is don't drink the poison. So I don't know if you keep doing things over and over and over, and I'm going to pull another one. Yeah, I managed to be glad. So we got don't drink the poison. We got the message for the rabbit. We've got keeping up, and it's like managed to be glad. So it's almost like you got whatever this is that keeps causing all this drama in your life. You got to let it go and heal from it. Because until you've healed from it, it's always going to be present. And it's always going to be like different situations that pop up that maybe don't involve a certain person. It's still going to affect these friendships because the red flags are flying. It's because you haven't healed from whatever this is. You haven't healed from it. But you keep going back for more. What are you doing, Kate? This is telling me it's like, you know, when you've broken up with your ex-boyfriend, and this is just going to be hypothetical, but this is the best indication I can give you. It's like when you've broken up with the boyfriend, you finally learned your lesson, got rid of him. But you know, you go through that first couple months where you really miss them, and you tend to forget all the things that made you leave. So, and then, oops, all of a sudden, good morning, beautiful. And you run right back. That's what I mean by this. You keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and it's not going to happen. This is almost like a game, and it is. It's just bringing more drama and more drama and more drama. It's almost like things change so fast from day to day that you can't even keep up anymore. You don't even know what's truth and what's not anymore, especially with this relationship here. It's like you're always questioning it. And if you're always questioning it, then you got to separate yourself from that and create your own happiness. Your happiness, don't put it in somebody else's hands. Okay? Because regardless of the conditions that are around you, you can be happy. See, to me, I see a skunk when I see this. It's like, it's bad for me. I don't want to go near it because it's going to spray me and I'm going to stink. I can do without that. So it's almost like, I don't know if you keep going back to a certain situation or a certain person, and this doesn't necessarily have to mean a guy, but it's almost like, if it is, it's because it's become comfortable, like you're comfortable. I don't think comfortable is the word I'm looking for. It's something you're used to. So being used to this is better than not having anything. So you just go back and you settle. You know what I mean? And it's not doing you any good. And then it's good for a very short time before things fall apart again, because the red flags are still there and everything's still there. Nothing's changed. The drama's still there. And it's like you tend to get into relationships. I think that people, and I'm not just talking about a significant other, I'm talking even friendships, that they need you more than you need them. It should be equal. So I feel like whatever this is you keep going back, trying over and over, and you're getting the same results every time, like feeling maybe not appreciated, not valued, or being lied to and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, I'll teach them a lesson. I'm not talking to you no more, and that's it. That's it. Stay away from me. And then you end up going back and it's the same thing over and over. So you just need to heal from what's hurt you and break those ties so they can't continue to hurt your future. Okay, so you want to hear from Anne. Which one came out first? Doesn't matter. I have no more earthly worries. So whatever was ailing her in the physical world, it's no more. So like, this generally comes out when you've had a falling out or disagreement that you weren't able to apologize to before she passed. And this doesn't necessarily mean you, but she's letting you know that whatever disagreements and stuff like that, and money problems and health problems and whatever the problems were that weren't resolved before her passing, she's letting you know that those are no more longer affecting her on the other side. No more earthly worries, like the stuff that we want, like a new couch and a new car and the money and this and that we want, to really does not matter on the other side. Okay, so whatever it was that was ailing her in the physical world is no longer an issue with her. And this, I feel like she's stressed out a lot, was really stressed out a lot. Oh, look at the big heart. It's almost like a part of her is missing. But she watches over you every day. You need to connect more with her, because I feel like she's trying to connect with you as a spirit guide. You need to do some meditation and speak to her. She's trying to connect with you to help guide you. Okay, so meditation, and ask her things. She's going to give you answers. Ask her for yes, a knock. For no, don't do nothing. You know what I mean? You can ask her questions. She's there to help you. Woo! 2 for you. 2 for you, Kate. Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. And read. Don't tolerate less than what you deserve. Bingo. Bingo. And look at this. Discover. As long as you got a roof over your head, food in your stomach, and you can survive, I think they both connect with this. So that was for you, Kate. Yeah, this is toxic. Toxic. So that is it, you guys. That is it. So let me just see some of the messages here. Okay, let me just turn off my camera. Spot on. Well, I have 2 candidates for this. Self-spacious award. One was a friend from way back in early childhood. A gunshot went to the head. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Mary Michael, I'm so sorry. Oh yes, I get ya. I get ya. Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Bubsby. You're a doll. Yes, meditate, Kate, because he's trying to connect with you. He's trying to connect with you. Or she, sorry. I'm looking at my page. You know me, I don't have a good memory. Meditate more. She, Anne, is trying to connect with you. And I believe if you meditate and you ask to speak to your spirit guides, guardian angels, you're going to get the answers that you need. You're going to get the direction. You can also look up connecting with your spirit guides. You can look that up on Google, how to connect with your spirit guides. But meditation is number one. I wish he could have spoken to me about his brother. Mary Michael, I gotta look, cousin George. Are you saying like while he was still here in the physical world, Mary, or through the cards? Kate, look up on the internet different types of meditation because there's many different types, and pick one that suits you. Some are very long, some can be very short. Some are different ways of meditating. Pick the one that's right for you. And when you do meditate, find yourself a quiet spot, whether it be out in the middle of a field leaning up against a tree, or if you can get a spot in your home that you put aside specially for your meditations where it's going to be quiet without any outside distractions, that's the best. If not, go out into nature. Find a quiet spot. Like in the summer, it's easy. In the winter, it's probably harder to do. Mary Michael, are you still here? Yes, and it's learning how to connect with them. If you don't know how to connect to them and don't know how they're trying to connect with you, hang on a sec, you guys. Yeah, half an hour. Where was I now? Oh, I believe you, Joan. I believe you. Now, where was I? Yes, you got to learn how to connect with them. They're always there for you and always there to protect you and help you. You just got to learn how to connect with them. Here, Missy. Yay. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to go and have a nice, cool shower. It is hot, hot, hot here today. We're up in the 90s already, and between 2 and 4 o'clock are the hottest times of the day. So I'm going to go up and have a nice, cool shower, cool myself off. I'm sweltering. The sun is beating in my front windows here. I'm going to go and do that. Scare me half to death. Don't be scared. They're there for you, Joan. Some people are scared of the unknown. Oh, I've got air conditioning, Rosie, but I'm stubborn. I will not put it on downstairs. It's on upstairs because upstairs is even hotter. So the bedrooms, all the air conditioning is on up there, but downstairs I got it off. It's just way too much in power, and then it affects my asthma and that too. So yeah, I'm going to have a I'm going to have a nice cool shower because it's so hot. And leave my fan on down here, maybe just sprawl out on the couch and just chillax. Oh, you're very welcome, Rosie. Thank you for everything, especially my mods for being here every Sunday. Thank you, thank you. I know my sister has gone to the pool. Lucky witch. Thank you all. I love you too, Marie. Aw, thank you, Missy. And thank you for all you guys, the subscribers and everything, for coming in on Sundays. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love doing the reads, and today actually kind of got my mind a little bit off of what's going on here with somebody that's, you know, a friend to me and very close family member of a very good friend of mine, missing for over a week now. So it got my mind off of that for a while. So I want to thank you guys too for being here and helping me change my mindset, at least, you know, even if it's for a couple hours, you know. I thank you guys for that too. So with that being said, oh, I love you guys too. You're very welcome, Kate. Find what works for you, Kate. Everybody's different. What works for me may not work for you. Leave with a ha-ha. Somebody saying later again. Who was that? Who was that with the later? Later. Later. I'm still getting the later. So whoever that was that got the later, they're saying it again. Later. I'm trying to wrap things up, and that's all I'm hearing is later. So whoever that was for, who was that for? Are you still here? You thought it, Sherry? Habanero. Because he didn't have an arrow. Oh, gosh. Oh, there she is. She's still here. Thank you, sis, for coming out. I know you're busy with the kids in the pool, and I wish I was there to jump in that pool with you because it is hot here. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael. Thank you, thank you. Mad respect right back to you guys. And Jerry said, maybe you heard it too. I don't know. But I got, again, as I'm trying to wrap up here, later. Almost like a doorbell. Later. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go and have a nice cool shower, try and beat some of this hot weather, and just relax, back to the grind again tomorrow. So you guys all please take care, stay safe. The ones you love, please tell them you love them. Don't take any day for granted or anyone for granted. Tomorrow's not promised. Okay? I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care for now. Bye-bye.